What did healing look like for me? It was not an instant thing for sure. As I always said in my previous videos and in my testimony that I gave a few weeks ago on the live, for those of us that have watched that, it was a journey of transformation, a process. It was deep. The Lord was not only working on the parts of me to remove the epilepsy, but He was doing something intricate, something very deep that I myself, when I realized what happened, I was shocked. The Lord was transforming and healing me, not only mentally, but He was transforming and healing me emotionally, physically, morally, spiritually, socially, and beyond. He literally touched on every piece of me that epilepsy broke in me. Because epilepsy doesn't only affect you medically, it affects you in every way. And it's not only a medical condition, it's literally a spiritual attack on you. Yes. It's not only a medical condition, guys, it's a spiritual attack on you. Because before you are physical, God is a spiritual person. So He had to first form you in the spiritual before He forms you as the physical, right? So everything that happens is always going to manifest in the spiritual before it manifests in the physical, right? So epilepsy and everything that we have in life always has a spiritual component to it. Epilepsy is a spiritual attack. And I'm going to give us a base foundation and a reference to this. And this is also something where the ministry is based on. Let me read. I believe I read that in one of my videos, but let me also read um 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verses 7 through 10, where it says, even though I have received much wonderful revelations from God, so to keep me from becoming proud, I was given a thorn in my flesh, a messenger from Satan to torment me and keep me from becoming proud. Verse 8, 3 different times I begged the Lord to take it away. Verse 9, each time He said, my grace is sufficient, is all you need. My power works best in weakness. So now I am glad to boast about my weaknesses so that the power of Christ can work through me. That's why I take pleasure in my weaknesses and in the insults, the hardships, the persecutions, and troubles that I suffer for Christ. For when I am weak, then I am strong. So these verses I just read is the foundation of Beyond Epilepsy Ministry. Because sometimes the things that we go through is the foundation of what God will work through for you. It is where He comes in and show His power. That is the beauty of God. He will not bring it to you. Now let's make that clear. He will not bring it to you. He's not the architect of it. But He will allow and use it. Just like He said that He had something from Satan and that God allowed it. A thorn in the flesh. We do not know what it was. A lot of us have been speculating for years. What did Paul had? Was it an illness? Was it some kind of person that was always bullying him? Was it struggles that it was just unbearable for him to have to go to be able to go through? A lot of us in the when we read the Bible, we say, oh, was it epilepsy too that he had? People speculated, but we'll never know what it was, right? But it was a thorn. Just like us in the community, our thorn is epilepsy. That's why in that previous video I said that is beyond medical limits. We have to put it in the Lord's hands because it's only through Him that weakness we're going through, that torment that we're going through, as we put it on His feet, we put it in His hands, we become strong, we become powerful, we become great, and the enemy has no more foothold on us. The enemy has no more power on us because we have surrendered that thing that the enemy is the architect of. And now we have allowed the Lord now to use it and turn it into something good. Because no matter what we go through in this life, the Lord will use it for our good. That is his purpose in our life. That whatever we go through, He will use it for our good. That our weaknesses, through Him, our weaknesses become our strength. And so to you, my community, to you where my heart is, our weaknesses is God's strength. Our torment, our attacks is where God's peace is. It's where His presence is. As we are in those moments and we call upon Him, that is where His power is. That's where He comes through strong. And I am a witness and testimony to this. This is what I'm telling you because this is what I have lived and seen in my life. I'm not speaking because I want to, guys. I'm speaking because I have seen this happen in my life. This word is a living thing of my life. And I want to have you guys share the same thing. In the world, weaknesses, struggles, pain is all frowned upon. But with God, that is His main thing. That is what He uses to show us, to show you that power He has. The all powerful, the all knowing. Just like Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And that's my all-time favorite verse because that has been my life motto. I cannot do all things with my own strength because, as we all know, by our own strength, we can't even wake up and out of the bed. We cannot even get up to say, I will go brush my teeth. But when I call upon Jesus, the strength I have, that is why I can go through the day and I can do one, two, three, four, five things, six, seven things, and I can still go on. Even in the midst of exhaustion, of tiredness, there's still that small strength that's pushing me, and that is God. That is God that is telling me, keep going, God. I am with you. I am with you. He makes sure that I accomplish everything that He has ordained for that day. Then, when it's complete, then He will say, let's rest. That is God. That is God, my brothers and sisters. That is how He works. He's strong through our weaknesses. So I beseech you today, surrender everything upon Him, and He will use that to make you great, to make you strong, to make you get peace. Whatever you need, He will turn the opposite of it. If it's weakness, He will make you strong. If it's confusion, He will give you clarity. If it's torment, He will bring peace. Whatever it is, just give it to Him. Give it to Him. My healing took years. The Lord literally had to do surgery on me. Surgery. I'm not talking about physical. Like, there was so much that epilepsy brought. Not just the attacks, but when you go through the attacks, the after effects of those attacks, that it leaves on you. The fact that you cannot even do certain things. The everyday things that you do, you can't do them well, you can't do them accordingly, or things like that. Those things, the traumas. Epilepsy brings a lot of emotional trauma, loneliness. You start to have enter into unhealthy habits, addictions, behaviors. Those things, those things are spiritual. Spiritual. The Lord had to break those off. He had to remove them. All the identity that I built on epilepsy by myself. That I was worthless, I was useless, I was not worth it, that I cannot make it. I built my identity around failures because the fact that I could not even pass a decent exam, or I cannot understand or comprehend a decent teaching that they gave in school. I told myself, oh, you're a failure. And that's how everything about me went all my academic years. The Lord had to break that off. He had to renew my identity in me, change completely about myself. I had to I had to go through a whole new thing about myself, like rediscover who I am in Him. I little discovered that I was living in a lie about who I was. All the lies that we were told that this is it for us. He shed all those away from me. All of that. The bullying I went through when I was younger, it left wounds. The bullying at school I was in school in junior high, I went through bullying, especially when I had a seizure one time in front of people. People murmuring about me. That left wounds, all wounds. The Lord had to heal that. All of that. God had to heal, renew me, transform me. That's what I'm saying. Your healing and transformation is not only a cure, it's a whole journey with Him. And you will come out not only new, but you will come out appreciating Him for what He has done. And you will come out for a deep love for Him. Because in the process, I didn't understand what He was doing. But it's now that I am realizing that He was shedding, molding, refining. Just like a potter do. That's what He was doing in me. That's what He was doing in me, y'all. So my healing, it was not like what I envisioned it to go like. But what I can tell you is I am more than grateful to God what He did in my healing journey. And I will be honest with you, I am still going through transformation today. As long as there's a life, that journey is ongoing. Ongoing. I still have the scars. And the only reason He's leaving those scars and that He's not touching them much or just tuning here and there is because He wants me to be able to relate with the community. To say that here is your fellow sister, your fellow servant that I have healed, I have transformed. But at the same time, I want her to come and relate with you. Also, God cannot remove everything because at some point I am renewed and transformed. I don't have those torments or attacks anymore. But He still left those things because through that weakness, I am strong. He still wants to be able to have me to always have that power through Him. Be perfect through Him. Because on our own, nobody is perfect. But through Christ, we are perfect. We can reach that level of perfection only in Him. And using that weakness to show His power, to show His glory, to show His miracles is so beautiful. So beautiful. I can see how He's working through me with the way I can see some things that I'm able to do now that I was not able to do 2, 3, 4 years ago. It means so much to me. So much, guys. Because the way I speak now, the way I comprehend things now, even the way I move, the way I do things and stuff. If you came to me 6, 7 years ago, I will not be doing it like that. But the way God just came and brought me in a space where I can be able to function, be productive more, means so much to me. And I'm not trying to be emotional on video, but it means the world to me. It means the world. And I pray that you all get this can share in that too. You all can share in that too. Start your journey. Start your journey. Because He's here with open hands, offering you the chance, ever ready, ever ready. And I'm here ready to walk that journey with you. Thank you, and may God bless you.